want to know how I made this tote bag, I'm going to show you in this video exactly how I did it. I made it to match these pants that I have on right now and that I sewed last week, but you can use any fabric that you have. Before we go into the garment construction, I wanted to first point out the ABC bag formula, which I just posted a video about this week, which explains how you'll measure and cut out each piece that you'll need. Once you have all your garment pieces cut out and ready to go, you'll begin by sewing together the sides of your bag to one of the front-facing pieces. Of course, you'll need to go ahead and set up your machine. Then afterwards, you can go ahead and one by one sew the sides of the bag to one front-facing piece of your tote bag. Normally, you would sew this piece inside out, but since there's fringe that I want exposed on the outside of the bag, I'm sewing it right side out. Next, you'll go ahead and grab that bottom part of your bag and pin it to the bottom of one of your front-facing pieces, the one that already has those two side pieces sewn on. Then you'll want to connect your other front-facing panel to the bottom section of your tote bag by another straight stitch after pinning down the side. The next step after this is going to be to pin and do a straight stitch between the short side of your bottom panel and the short side of your side panels. You'll need to do two of these, one on each side. The last step to connect the main tote bag shape is to sew the long sides of the side panel to the long sides of the front-facing panel before moving along to the zipper section in just a second. Now that we have that finished, we are going to go ahead and put that aside while we work on our zipper section. So, like I said in the ABC bag formula, you're going to cut the same size fabric as your bottom panel in half. Then each one will get a straight stitch to one side of the zipper to allow for the necessary space. Once you've done that, you're going to sew a small piece of fabric to both ends of your zipper panel so that the ends will not be exposed once the final construction of the garment comes together. Once you finish putting the fabric on the edges of the zipper panel, you'll put that aside while you do a single stitch hem around the top of your bag. Threads are not exposed with the use of your bag in the future. Then, make sure your zipper panel is almost completely unzipped before pinning it upside down to your sewn tote bag, which is already inside out as well. You'll do a straight stitch on each side of these after pinning. Once you've completed adding this panel to the top of your tote bag, you can go ahead and do the final step, which is going to be the straps. I chose to do two thicker straps that I zigzag stitched all the way down to enclose those final threads so they wouldn't come out with the use of the bag. Then the straps are pretty personal, so it just depends on where you'd like them. I sewed them directly to the side and secured them with some zigzag stitches. I absolutely love the way mine turned out. I'm super excited to use it, and let me know if you guys use this tutorial.